Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel, another video, and welcome back to my backyard as well, because I haven't done a video here in a couple months, so I'm happy to be back. I've kind of missed this place, I can't believe I'm saying it, but I've kind of missed it, so that's good. But like I said, it's been a while since I've done a video, so I'm going to do a little script here to make sure I don't get it wrong. So let's make sure that we get this intro right. So here we go, I'm going to read it. Alright guys, welcome to Brianinja, another video. Today's February 13th, tomorrow's Valentine's Day, and that means it's time to make out... Wait, what? Wrong script, sorry guys, sorry, my bad. Here we go. Alright guys, Christmas was 6 weeks ago, so it's time to take out our Christmas presents. Oh, that's what I'm going to say, take out, not make out. Whoops. We have to take out our Christmas presents and see how they are, so we're going to check that out now. That's right guys, today we're assembling and subsequently demonstrating 4 new items I recently received, and showcasing 2 new strategies I came up with for tackling the infamous carnival dating challenge. Let's see how this goes. So yeah, today's video is like a delayed Christmas review, mixed with some other stuff that I've gotten as well, but kind of just a different like unboxing and different new stuff that I'm going to show off. So we'll have a little bit of everything today. No real challenge, but it's kind of a demonstration. So here we go. The first thing we're going to do is one of the 2 dead hang strategies with this wooden balance beam here. So this is going to be much thicker than the actual dead hang bar, but it's the same premise. It's very, you know, it has nothing supporting it, so it spins. So it's the same thing as a spinning bar. It's like the same grip training, but the fact that it's thicker makes it a bit harder. But the fact that it's wooden makes it a bit easier to grip, I think. So it's kind of a trade-off. But this is good training because it's a lot harder than the actual thing. So it's kind of like overtraining. So that when you get to the actual thing, it feels easier. So that's why I'm doing this one. Then there's another bar that I'm gonna show you in a bit. I'm gonna show a different strategy, but right now we're just gonna overtrain for it. I'm gonna try to hit a minute here. I've been doing this for a few weeks, and I got to like one time I got to like 58 seconds. I only gonna hit a minute right now, but let's see if we can. So the goal is to get 1 minute on this bar. No, I can't. Usually I do this at night. I can see it. I can't even see these numbers. So let me try. I'm gonna try to angle it towards me so I can see. Ugh. Okay, that helps a little bit with the glare, but these numbers are so dim. Maybe I should have left it outside for a week. That might not help. But all right, we're gonna try to hang from this for a minute from this balance beam here. This gets tough fast, guys, because it's rotating under your fingers the whole time. 10 seconds. 45 is like my benchmark at least to hit 45. $20. Spinning a lot already. 30, halfway. Don't know if I'll make it to the other half though. 40, 45, 50, 52, man. I was hoping for at least like 50. I was hoping to at least get to tie my record there, but I didn't, so that's unfortunate. But 52 is not bad. This is, as I said, it's kind of overtraining. I think this is probably like a minute 20 on this might mean I'm ready for the actual thing because it's harder, but I still think I need to go for longer. But we're getting a little bit of progress throughout the week, so I guess that's a good thing. But yeah, that's not really a Christmas present, but we're gonna go on to Christmas presents right now. Actually, we're not, because I remember the way I ordered this is not the case. But we have another new thing here. It's not really a Christmas present, but we have this ring and this rope line thing here. And you see there's 3 behind me as well, going here. I set them up in advance because 1, I knew it would take a while to do, and 2, I was gonna get really frustrated when I do it because I'm really bad at doing stuff like this. Like I'm not good with like working with ropes for whatever reason. So I did 3 in advance to make sure I understood it. So now I can demonstrate this and look cool and look like I know what I'm doing for the video. Because I was like, I knew this was gonna be a hot mess when I was putting them up, and I was right. I spent like an hour trying to figure it out. So good thing I did that in advance. But we do the 4th one. Here's the demonstration. So this has a little Velcro thing here to wrap it up. We're gonna unwrap it. So now we're gonna get the full length of the rope. I have to put this ring down actually. Now we're gonna unwrap it all the way. Then we're gonna get both ends. I wanted to put this one here, so I'm gonna throw it over. So now we have like now we're evenly. Okay, this is an issue I have with this. I'm gonna show you in a minute, but we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. We're just gonna. So we have both ends of this rope. We're gonna put the ring on at the end without the buckle. Then we're gonna put the buckle through here. It says feed here, so you know which way to put it. This part's very awkward because you have to like pull it through. So now we're gonna get this end here. We're gonna pull it through the buckle. You have to press down as you pull it. And now this thing is through and this ring is secure. And then what we're doing here is we're adjusting the height. So right now, technically it works. It's just very low, extremely low. But it would technically work if I was like 6 inches tall. So we're gonna pull this up here, and then now you can see it's getting reasonably high. It's still very low. I couldn't hang from this, but like as you go, you just make it higher. And now it's high enough. Now you might be like, why is this thing so long? And the problem is not that this thing's long, but this place is very short. And this thing is probably meant for like a warehouse ceiling. Like I went to a gym back in the day that had like a 30-foot tall ceiling. So in that case, this whole thing was used to hang them. And you got a good swing on them because they had a really long slack and you can swing back and forth really big. Here, this place unfortunately restricts me a lot because it's like maybe 7 feet high. So there's not much like to work with, and if I hang it any lower, it's gonna be hard to keep my feet off the ground. So I have some ideas to put these rings in higher places, like on trees maybe. I'm not sure, but hopefully. So that'll make it better. Also, that might help with this, because right now what I showed earlier, this ring like slides freely. I think there should be a way to like lock it in place, and maybe there is, but I can't find it. So the thing is like, I want it to like stay in place, but it slides like this, which I think is not what I want. I mean, it's definitely not what I want. But I'm gonna put this here. I guess I'll play into the obstacle today. We just gotta use it as like part of the challenge. But I kind of wish they stay in place. I guess if I put them on this type of carabiner here, it would not move because it would be stuck. But other than that, I don't think you can keep it like stationary on a beam. I might cut these off. I was gonna cut these off at first because I wasn't I have no need for this. But then I might hang them from a tree, so I guess I'll keep them in case I want to hang them for like higher later, so I can get the full length. But I was thinking about cutting them off to like here, so I don't have all this unnecessary string everywhere, but whatever. But yeah, I tied all these around the playset so they're not too much in the way. That's why you see like this rope stuff going everywhere, to make sure that's not in the way. But what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go across the 4 rings, just swinging back and forth. The sliding will make it tough, but that's part of the obstacle, I guess, so we'll do it. Let me take my dead hang bar away. It's taking forever, I don't know why. Alright, so we're gonna go here, 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 and here. This might be tough actually because the rings will be sliding, so there'll be no like traction. So I'm gonna be slipping around. I don't know if I can do it, but we'll try. Uh-oh. Whoa, that's actually a big reach. This is about my wingspan without the swing. With the swing, it's a bit closer, but there's not too much swing as you see because it's high up. So it's actually a pretty big reach here. Kind of want to illustrate that better on the video. It probably doesn't show too well. Maybe it does, I don't know. Let me put a little bit of an angle so we can see. I want to be able to still see the 4 rings, but also maybe show that better. That might help, I don't know. So the first 2 are pretty kind of like in line with each other, but the last one's a big momentum change, so that'll be tough. See, even without like a real, like, I want the novelty of them being really long, because I think part of the fun of these rings is that when they're really long, you have to swing really far on them. They're kind of like an easy, fun thing to do, because you have like, so it's just like a big swing. It's kind of like a fun ride. Right now it's not really a ride, it's more just a really basic like monkey bar style obstacle, but this reach is still tough, so I'll take that. But hopefully we'll make it here. I don't want to get frustrated on this demonstration. That'd be a dumb way to start the video. All right, let's go. Wow, it's actually no joke. I thought I was gonna mess up again, but I didn't. But that's the first thing down. So those are the rings. Like I said, the main thing that I want to do with them is to make them really long. So hang them on a higher structure, and then I can swing back and forth and have like really big swings and have some more fun with them. But as they are right now, they're kind of something a little bit different, so I like them. And obviously you can take the rings back off if you want, just have the rings alone. There's not much I can do with the rings alone. I want to make like a ring toss style obstacle, like American Ninja Warrior ring toss. But I don't have anything to put them on. But yeah, maybe in theory, I don't know. Alright guys, so now we have the first actual Christmas obstacle. I'd like to thank my parents and Santa for the amazing present here. It's called the Tidal Tank. I've never even opened this. I don't know what it's gonna be. I think it's like a big like hourglass shaped thing that you have to tilt back and forth with water. I'm not sure how that works, but we're gonna try it right here. So okay. No, this looks actually complicated. I hope it's not too complicated for this video because okay, so we have an instruction book here. It says the first step is to fill a tank. It says to unscrew the valve cap, wherever that is. I guess it's this. We're gonna unscrew it. Okay, it's open. Now there's a spring here. I don't know what to do with it. Push down pin to open the valve. I think I did it. Add water. See the recommended amount in the fill indicator. Oh, so there's like a starting amount. What's a fill indicator? Okay, this is when I get really annoyed with instructions when they don't like explain like. I don't know what a fill indicator is now. I don't like have my reading abilities, so I'm not sure. Like, this is the type of thing that gets me annoyed. So okay, I see lines here that say 10 pounds, 20 pounds. So I guess the more you fill it up, the more weight it's gonna be. 30 pounds, 40 pounds. So that's cool that they measure that. But I just okay. Let's stay calm for a second. Recommended. It says 10 pounds is recommended. Like, add water. How do I add water though? Like. Okay guys, so I have my weird metallic hose here. I'm gonna try to fill up the bag with this to like the 10-pound line. Why is the water not coming out? What? No. How do I make it like a normal? I just want a normal hose. Why? Why is it doing this? Okay. Isn't even filling up at all? I guess a little bit. Okay, the bag's filling up. It's probably not the best tutorial for how to do this because I'm not even doing it right. I'm just getting water over myself, but what can you do? Ah, it went in my face. Okay. Ah. Is this? It says 10 pounds here. Is this really what? I feel like I should put a little bit more. I can always dump it out if I need. Okay. How do I turn this thing off? Ah! No. Okay. I'm just gonna turn it off from the other part. Okay, so we have our bag here. It's just under 20 pounds, but that's fine. I don't even know what the gauge is with, so I have no idea what's the right weight anyway. But we're just under 20 pounds. It says add water, then add color dye. Ooh. So we have different colors here. Red, aqua, and blue. In this bag. Let's just do blue to look like water. I don't want to have some like look like I have blood in this thing. We don't need blood. Actually, let's put aqua because aqua literally means water in Spanish. No, agua. But it's okay. let's do aqua anyway. Aqua is like a watercolor. So we're gonna. It says just a few drops is enough. So I don't know. I guess it give you options, and I guess you could use different ones each time. Wait, I'm putting the dye, but how do I get it in there? Okay. So I see the food coloring running down. Okay. Now the pin is up, so this thing has food coloring in it. You can see it's kind of like blue water now. You know what? For video's sake, let me just put more so you can see the contrast. Cause, God, think of my viewers that probably clicked away 5 minutes ago when they saw me trying to fill this thing up. But here we go. We got. Add more. A lot of it's stuck to like the entry point, but I guess it'll go over time. Okay, so here we go. Now how do I actually use this thing? Push down pin again, so it's up to close the valve. Let me make sure. Yeah, okay, it's up. So that means that the thing is not gonna go. Pump in air. Take the pump. Press the knot. What? Where's the pump? Oh. I still have no idea what this thing even is. I'm just guessing that it's like a weight thing. I have no idea. I don't know. Take the pump, press the nozzle. No, but what? I don't understand. This is why I'm gonna get annoyed. By the lack of clarity on the instructions. Take the pump, press the nozzle. Okay. But what is this? Like, why is there a red and a blue one? Okay, so let's connect this to this, I think. So we're gonna connect So the top of this thing twists into the valve. You can't see it because it's on the ground. Okay, so this thing's connected. So we're gonna connect this. But how do I get this on here? I don't know why there's a red and a black one, but I'm just gonna act like they explained that to me, so I'm not gonna get annoyed. So now we have this pump here. We're gonna step on it to inflate the bag. Wait, let me see what I'm doing first. Pump the tank with your hands or foot until it is firm. It's not really firm. It's like firmly just like flat. Wait, what? I'm stepping on this and water's coming out. That's not how it's meant to be, right? Probably not. I would assume. That'd be weird. Okay, now I think it's inflating. This sounds a lot more promising. This is strange looking. Hopefully no one's looking at my yard right now. Pretty firm. Okay, now what do I do? Twist out the pump nozzle, screw the valve cap back on. Okay, so we're gonna take this out. Wait, what? Oh, now we're gonna screw the, where's the cap? I don't know where I put the cap. I don't think the wire's gonna come out at this point, but, or the air, but where's the cap actually? Wait. What? No, it's getting, where's the cap, man? I know I needed to keep the cap with me. Oh, it's attached, okay. Okay, I gotta pump up again, I'll be back. I'm stepping on this and the thing came out. This is actually starting to bother me, guys, because like this thing is brand new. Can't put it back. I mean, this is a lot of mud. Let me put it over here. Maybe the mud is causing part of the problem. But the mud is like, by nature, the obstacle, so I don't know. Okay, take this out quickly. No. No, but the air comes out. What? I have to have like lightning quick reflexes for the air not to escape. God, okay. This is getting on my nerves. Okay, I'm gonna make this extra firm because I need to, because otherwise it's gonna get soft again. I don't know why. Okay, I think it's about time. Let's go. No, it just. Okay. Okay, there's still some air in there. I don't know. This thing is like it can't be hard to set up something. Like they can't make it this hard if they want me to use it properly. So I'm just gonna use it like this. It's pretty firm, but like it's not, you know, this give. But what can I do? It's how they built it, you know. Okay, so screw the valve cap back on. Have fun. How the heck do I have fun with it? Do they explain? No. What? That's the instructions? I thought it was gonna tell me what to do. Like, now I have a tank full of water here. Like, okay, so I guess. Well, first of all, let me take this thing off. Sorry, guys. I just do like one of my pet peeves is when stuff just isn't explained. Like, I need stuff to be like very thoroughly explained. I think that's like part of. When you make a product, I think that's part of like the thing you need to focus on is to really explain your product. I made a video about this in the past, or a short, where I was complaining. Because like, if you make a product, the easy part in my mind is to explain it well. Don't just say, enjoy your tank. How do I enjoy it? Just by staying next to it or putting my arm on it like an arm rest? Like that's very unclear. But, okay. Seriously, how do I do this? I mean, this is cool actually. This is actually a cool, it's like a relaxing, making me feel better about being mad. But, I like this, but like, yeah, like, is this how I use it? It's just very unclear. It's actually a cool idea, like having the water in the air. It's a nice texture, but I think there's something I'm missing. I guess I can hold it. There's different handles here. See, I can hold it like this. But like, this can't be an exercise. I'm sorry, like it's satisfying to do, but it's not really like, I don't know. If I do it all day, maybe I'll get some muscle, but like, I don't think this is what it's meant for. What? Like, because like, I'm trying to do this. This just doesn't like. I could probably come up with some obstacles with this, like maybe a balance obstacle or something where I have to hold it while I go across. Like, I think I could do some stuff with this, but what's the angle of this? I don't understand what's supposed to happen here. Because usually I use stuff in unintended ways, but I actually want to know how to use this rather than like making it some weird thing. Enjoying your tank, give us a review. Will you read them all? I'm not giving you a review that says I have no idea how to use your product because you didn't explain it. taking care of your tank. Change the water bi-monthly, so every 2 months you have to change it. Add a splash of vinegar to prevent mold buildup. I probably won't ever do that. Never fill the tank with hot water, that can deform it. Store the tank in a room with little sunlight to preserve its transparency. Perform new exercises deliberately to get a feel for the movement of the water. What exercises? What? Am I supposed to do like different stuff with it? Let me try. Let me try to do like a lunge with it. Then get this thing out of the way. But how do I even... Okay, like I just don't feel very satisfied right now. Like I don't know what I'm doing. I could do like this thing where you press it up. No, it's not even, it tilts too. Alright guys, I have a feeling this is actually a good product, but I have no idea how to use it, and that leaves me with a really bad taste in my mouth. So overall, I'm not very happy with it. I think they could explain it a lot better. So, as good as it might be, I have no idea how to use it. They didn't explain it well, so it's okay. I mean, it's kind of a satisfying thing, but I have no idea what to do with it, so yeah. Also guys, this whole mud pit just came from that one demo, so that's how you know that it's kind of a messy product. I'm not really saying it's necessarily their fault. I kind of did some mistakes with it, but still, I think there could be a better way of doing this. But yeah, this product is, I'm not really sure what to make of it. Alright guys, so the other thing I got for Christmas is right here. It's this Pilates ring for training Pilates, because I have to come really close to stairs in case my neighbor's here. I do Pilates sometimes, but not very often. But I only go with my mom like once a month, but yeah. No, I don't do Pilates. I would never do Pilates, guys. I definitely don't do Pilates. Anyone in this vicinity, I don't do it. But I kind of do. But I don't like it that much. But I like it a little bit. But nah, it's not like that. But it's fun. But no, I actually do. I think Pilates is actually a surprisingly fun thing for me. Not fun necessarily, but it's very satisfying because I get one of the best core workouts when I do it. Like my like ab area actually feels like very engaged, which I don't really get with too much stuff except for it's like crunches. So when I feel that, I'm very happy with it. I like to train core, so I like the idea of Pilates. As much as it's like a middle-aged woman thing and I feel kind of silly going to it, as like a 20-year-old guy, I mean, it's kind of a cool thing, so I like it. But that being said, I'm not going to do too much with this ring right now because I don't really know how to do too much Pilates stuff. I need an instructor to do it. I went today, actually, for a third time. It was cool, but the instructors, I need them to show me what to do, otherwise I'm just going to be, like, lost. But you see here, it's a padded ring. You can kind of press into it as you do stuff. I really can't explain too much about this product, but I'm kind of excited. I'll probably bring it maybe to Pilates class one time, or if possible, if they want me to, because I can practice with it. But yeah, it's good to press in because it kind of engages your core. So I think that's the main point of that ring is to press in on the sides of it. But yeah, that's a very quick review to make up for that very long water tank review. But yeah, that being said. Alright guys, so on to the next thing that I got. This is from my sister Chloe, who got me this great ab roller, which I've been wanting for a while. I can't really use it too well. I tried it at a gym once and I completely belly flopped on the ground. But I thought it'd be kind of fun to have, and maybe I can work on that, because I definitely need to work on that for sure. But yeah, my sister got this for me and I really appreciate it. She asked me what I wanted and I did the same, because we both were not really in need of anything. So we were like, just as a formality, we'll get each other stuff. So we were like, oh, let's just tell each other what we want. And she got me this, and unfortunately I made a mistake because she told me what she wanted and I forgot. So she told me to get her a phone case, and I forgot to get her the phone case. I got her some milk from Walmart instead. I thought it was gonna be like muscle milk because she likes to like train and go to the gym. So I thought she'd like it. But unfortunately it's like Hispanic off-brand milk. It wasn't even protein milk. So I got my sister milk for Christmas. So yeah, I feel kind of bad opening this when I got her milk, but I love milk, but I don't know. But anyway, stories aside, we have this ab roller here. I feel like this should be simple to build. There's only a couple parts in the box, so I don't think I can make this complicated. But we've been there before. Okay, wait. So, customer service policy. What's included? Wheel 1, steel tube 1, and 2 handles. So you have to, it's just 2 steps. You put the first handle on. How do I make sure it's tight enough? Okay, let me not get annoyed by this. Do I screw it? But it's not gonna. Maybe this will work. Is this getting tighter? I don't think so. Maybe this will like magically work. Oh, actually, maybe this will lock into place. I don't think so. So that we put this middle thing on, then we put this. So do we just keep screwing it until this thing is like completely wedged in the middle, I guess so. But are they moving? I don't think they're moving. But... Again, this is like an unintentional workout of setting this up when I'm probably not doing it the right way anyway. Is it supposed to be a gap? I don't think so. I almost want to get like a metal cutter and cut this middle part off so it's shorter, but that wouldn't work. I think the gap's getting smaller though. Maybe? It's a very gradual process. But I guess once it's built, it'll be done for good. Is this making a difference? I'm just very confused. I think this will kind of work, but I don't want it to kind of work. I want it to really work. Why is this? Like, if this was like an inch less, it would be a perfect fit. But like, there's just a part that's not gonna go. Am I tripping today? I don't know. Maybe I'm just like, I woke up like 2 hours ago. Maybe I need to wake up more. Wow, my arm, it's actually working on my arm. It's popping out. Okay, maybe it's meant to be space because this image actually shows a little bit of a gap. I don't know. But, it said to put like lubricant on it, but I don't know if we need to do that. But yeah, we'll try this for now. Let's just see how this works. So I think what we do is we're just gonna do this for a while and try to put some pressure on and use the lines on here to make ab lines on my stomach. So this better work. Let's see. Are you kidding me? There's no progress at all? Okay, fine. I'm not being that obtuse today, but what we're actually gonna do is, I think I know how to do this. We're gonna I'm gonna stand back so you can see, hopefully. I'll put this down, kind of walk out, and then walk it back. It's probably extremely awkward form. Okay, I do feel the engagement there. So now we're gonna do it this way. Try to go completely straight like a plank. Oh, 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 ow. The trick here is to have the body control to go all the way out and then to bring it back. Like, it's one thing to go out and hold on when you're going out, but to be able to turn that around when you're completely at a plank position and come back, that's where I think the challenge is. Not that I'm really experienced at this at all, but we'll see if we can get a good plank here. I want to like get to a satisfactory plank position and then bring it back without touching the ground at all, and with a smooth movement. As you can see, this driveway also has like grid lines because it has like a brick paver diamond triangle pattern, so that's actually a bit harder or a bit less like predictable, but it's just not worry about that. Like obviously a gym floor that's completely smooth would be better for this, but these things might actually help me because it will kind of stop the thing. That might be necessary for me, so maybe this will work out. But, okay. Let me actually see something. So this line here, okay, yeah, so I'm gonna aim to hit this line. I'm gonna aim to hit this last line of bricks here. So that's gonna force me to go out all the way. Okay, let me go back a tiny bit more actually. Okay, so I'm gonna go from behind this line here all the way to that last brick rectangle thing over there. That would be a good test. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Okay. All right. I'm not even saying that really hurt, guys. I think my voice is gonna change a little bit permanently from that, cause yikes. Okay. One more. Let's do one more. Let's get this though. We're not a baby. We might sound like a baby by the time I finish doing this, cause I'm gonna do this at an angle so you can see like. I feel like it's good to kind of gives you better like depth of me when I go at an angle to the camera. So you don't get like a head-on view, but you get kind of like a side view. So I'm kind of afraid now, but we're just gonna do it anyway. Let's do a few reps here. I know my back is not straight, but one more. So honestly, aside from that one attempt that really went badly, that was better than I expected. The only thing is, I think there's probably a benefit that I'm not understanding here, but I wish there was like not this gap here that this wheel goes back and forth. But overall, I guess I'm okay with it. All right, guys. So earlier I showed you the first dead hang strategy with the balance beam, and luckily we've gotten a big recovery from that because that was exhausting. But now we got a long recovery, and we're going to the second training tactic, which is over here. This is a much more close replication of the carnival because it's a much more narrow, much smaller circumference bar. As you can see, this is from my garage, from my lat pull-down setup, because you put your legs under it to prevent you from going up. But today we're gonna use it to hang from, which I often do with stuff. I turn it into like a hanging challenge, and today we're gonna do the same with this. So I have to hang from this. We're trying to hang for longer because this is much more manageable than the balance beam, but it's still tough because it's gotta be rotating the whole time. But we're gonna try to counteract that with a new strategy, which is called the thumb lock strategy, where we put our fingers over our thumbs while we're hanging. That should prevent the spinning. I saw this online and I tried it, and I've kind of had mixed results with it. The first couple times it didn't work, and it's very painful on your thumbs because you're like crushing them with your other fingers, but it does kind of prevent the spinning. So this might be a good strategy to win. We're gonna try it here. The best I've gotten on this bar is 100 seconds, so we're gonna try to hopefully beat that today. Okay, like this. This way, both the pads are not on the bars and both the ends are not on the bars, so there's no support. All right, let's do this. We try to go for 100 seconds with our thumb strategy. Okay, it's kind of working, but it's also kind of painful. Also, no microphone right now because the microphone wasn't working, so whatever. I guess it's less weight. 30 seconds. 40 seconds. 50. Hold it. This way, 70. What the heck? Alright guys, so this is kind of awkward because I just realized that when I was editing that I didn't have a closing segment because I was so mad about the outcome of the final dead hang that I never filmed the closing. So now I'm editing it, I just realized. So yeah, we're gonna play it cool here. It's not awkward at all. This is my final segment. I definitely planned this. But all in all, I will say that this video, despite the frustrating dead hang at the end, I think it was pretty good overall. I'm happy with it. The Tidal Tank was very hard to set up, and as you can see, it took me a while, and I was kind of frustrated with that as well. But it's okay, and I think if I fill up more, it'll work better. I'm gonna try that in the future, because right now with the 10 pounds, it said to fill up to 10 pounds to start with, like the recommended starting point. But I think that was too light, and it was too wobbly, and it was kind of shaking around. I'd rather fill up the full weight and just have it heavier, but more like stable. I think that'll work better. Maybe, I don't know if that's true or not, but hopefully the rings were pretty good. The ab roller was good. I didn't get frustrated with either of those, or at least not too frustrated, so that's a good thing. And the dead hangs were not the best. I have some better ones off camera. I got 62 seconds on the balance beam after I filmed this video, so I have a new personal best on the balance beam. So yeah, both of my personal bests are not on camera. Just like my closing segments not on video. So yeah, you can trust me though that my dead hangs were better in real life than they were in that video. But yeah, that being said, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for attending my unofficial closing. Until next time, peace out.